Your eyes are like birds, your hair like a flock of goats, your teeth like sheep, and your breath smells like apples. Whew, let me tell you, that's how Adam won me over. The Song of Songs, like the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords and the Holy of Holies, that kind of repetition just tries to show us that this is the song of all the songs. This is top tier stuff. So let's get into it. I'm going to give you guys a fair warning. This is not a topic for little ears, so if you are surrounded by little ears, I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to pause the video, turn the volume down, watch this later, because today we're talking about sex. I know, such a taboo topic in church. But let me tell you, God created that. God created sex, and he's not afraid for us to talk about it. And I think sometimes we feel this shame and this guilt surrounding it because, just like many other things, the enemy has tainted the idea behind sex. Sex is a beautiful thing in the confines of the marriage bed. I used this analogy not too long ago. Water, neutral substance, but in a waterfall is beautiful and majestic and powerful. In a tsunami, deadly, destructive. So again, it's not the thing that we need to worry about, it's the context in which we find it. God told Adam and Eve in the garden, he told them to be fruitful and multiply. And he wasn't talking about planting a garden. He was talking about spreading his seed in another way. He was telling Adam and Eve to enjoy each other, be husband and wife, have sex in the confines of your marriage bed because I've created it to be enjoyable. It's a beautiful thing in the context that God created it for. So back to Song of Solomon's, Song of Songs. It can go either way, interchangeable. It is meant to be read as one long poem. I don't think it's meant to be chunked up into chapters, but to be read as one big book. And it's a back and forth conversation between a man and a woman. And they're describing each other and their sexual attraction towards each other. They think they are the most wonderful thing in the entire universe. They're the only ones in the whole wide world. And if you take a visual representation of those descriptions, I'm going to have Neil edit this in. This is what you get. This is what the man and the woman look like if you base the visual on the descriptions in the verses. So I think it's meant to be more imagery and not literal translation. But it is a beautiful image of a desire for one another. These two are engaged. They're not married yet, but they are longing for each other. Their desire is so strong. It almost hurts, and that's how powerful love can be, and throughout these chapters, we see, do not stir up or awaken love until it pleases, until the time is right, because it's something that can be so beautiful, but can also be so painful. And in the last chapter, we see kind of a conclusion to the book. And it says, I'm just going to read this. It says, love is as strong as death. That's how powerful it is. Jealousy as cruel as the grave. Its flames are flames of fire, a most vehement flame. Many waters cannot quench love, nor can the floods drown it. If a man would give for love all the wealth of his house, it would be utterly despised. It is such a powerful, powerful thing, but can also be so destructive. So going back to what I was saying before, when it comes to the sexual desire, I just urge you today, the Bible tells us all over, flee from sexual sin, have that self-control, because what God has created it to be is so much more beautiful than what the world has made it out to be today. This shallow, self-gratifying thing to do. It's not just a thing to do, but an experience to be had with a spouse. So I just want to encourage you guys today. I know some of us are going through a season of singleness, or some of us don't understand why celibacy is so important. But we are to give our whole selves, our whole lives, our whole bodies as a living sacrifice unto the Lord. We are to live our lives in a sacrificial manner. And sometimes that means having a spirit of self-control and having, that power to say no to our desires and to not awaken love until the time is right. So I hope this ramble impacted you today. And I hope that you guys had enough warning to turn it off before the little ears were around. But again, I encourage you today, just give your life, give your bodies, give yourself as a living sacrifice to the Lord today. And to remember to wait on His timing. It's so worth it. Desire is strong, but obedience is an even greater experience. All right, love y'all. Bye.